Hiya mate, lovely to meet up with you at the range and do some work on your game. And as I said on the night, I think yourself and Ben have done a great job of starting to work the stack and tilt swing pattern into your game. Just a quick recap as promised about the key points that we covered. First of all, we looked at the path of the hands, and then secondly we looked at your ability to extend and how one fitted in with the other. But one of the things I would suggest is that you get the handle a little bit lower. So the baseline will be through the belt. And then we looked at the path the hands take during the golf swing. So we want the hands to work up hand plane, which is the lower red line from P1 to P2.5, doing a pretty good job of that. The hands should then elevate onto elbow plane, which is the top red line, P2.5 to P4. And then should work straight back down elbow plane. So the hand now, the butt of the golf club, should work straight back down the red line, the upper red line. And you can see what happens with yourself is the hands drop underneath that plane. When the hands drop underneath that plane, we've now got the plane of the swing shifted too much to the right. And what we've got to do now is we've got to flex forward through impact to prevent hitting heavy shots, to prevent it in pushes, to prevent it in hooks, etc. So very hard to extend from an underplane position. So from there now you're going to flex forward to prevent hitting out excessively, and whilst you do it the ball very well, you can hit it higher and further if you were to sequence things correctly. So the feeling for hand path, the way to improve your hand path is to hit some pulls. Now, apologies for the light here, but we were cutting it a bit fine with the time scale on this lesson, and the weather wasn't really helping matters either. But what we've done here is we've put a cane about 10 feet in front of you and just asked you to pull the golf ball left of that cane. As you can see there now, the hands working up hand plane, then onto elbow plane. Now because we're hitting a pull, the hand plane or the hand path tends to get a little bit upright at P4, so don't worry about that too much at this stage. But what I like on this one now is the hands work much more down elbow plane. So if we look at it at P5, when the left arm's parallel with the ground on the way down, the hands are in less. So we've got the hands at P5 are inside elbow plane at this point and are on elbow plane now because we've been hitting the pulls. So just having a little bit of time, hitting a few pull shots to help with the understanding and the feel of the correct hand path. So it's an inside over the top move with the hands. As we said before, super setup, nice centered turn. From the top of the backswing, the hands drop under plane, bit of residual from your old style of swing, and then we maintain forward flexion, and the extension on the way through is a bit of an afterthought where you tuck the hips, etc., to give you the desired tilts that we're looking for in the follow through. But as you rightly said, it is an afterthought, because if we look at it at this point, we're still pretty much flexed forward. So the drill we gave you for this one was to eliminate the backswing, really short backswing. The only angles you have now to create power are the flex in your ankles, your knees, your pelvis, your thoracic. So from here now to propel the golf ball any distance at all with no accumulation of power on the backswing, we've got to use the ground to push up, tuck in the hips, to give us a much better extension and raising of the belt earlier in the through swing. But as we said before, you can't really learn to extend if the hand path is inappropriate. So get the hand path sorted out, get the feeling that we're coming, keep the backswing as it is, I like that, get the handle down a little bit, maybe tighten the backswing up and shorten it a fraction, but hit a few pulls to get the hands coming in and then down. So up hand plane, down elbow plane, and then learn to extend. Much better look to it through the ball on the bottom right hand footage. When you go out and play, depending on what shot pattern you were getting, I would suggest if you're pulling the golf ball, focus a little bit more heavily on the extension piece, and if you're pushing the golf ball, focus a little bit more heavily on the hand path piece. But hand path and extension both need improving. Good luck with it. If you have any questions, feel free to fire me an email across, and I look forward to meeting up with you again at some point over the course of the coming year. Well done.